Let's cut through the noise. What happened at MetLife Stadium on Sunday wasn't just another NFL game, and it wasn't just a cute moment between a player and his fiancée. It was a cultural flashpoint. September 21st, Chiefs versus Giants, a stadium packed with roaring fans, and then, suddenly, the cameras catch Travis Kelce mid-game, raising his hands to form a heart and sending it straight toward Taylor Swift, who just so happened to be sitting in a luxury skybox packed with her friends and family. Within seconds, the entire story of the night shifted. It wasn't about the score, the drives, or the defensive plays. It was about love. It was about Taylor. And it was about how one gesture detonated across social media, transforming a football game into the world's biggest soap opera in real time. Make no mistake, this wasn't accidental. The NFL is no stranger to spectacle, but this was something different. A sweet, fleeting moment on the field turned into a global headline, feeding not just entertainment outlets, but sports media, fan accounts, and every corner of X, formerly Twitter. The hashtag #TrailHeart went nuclear, racking up hundreds of thousands of shares in under half an hour. Fans weren't talking about Patrick Mahomes threading needles into tight coverage. They weren't talking about Andy Reid's game plan. They were talking about Travis Kelce's hands forming a heart. And if that doesn't tell you how far the NFL has leaned into the entertainment business, I don't know what does. Now let's walk through what really went down. Earlier that afternoon, Taylor Swift was spotted leaving her hotel in Tribeca, not in some flashy, red, carpet-ready ensemble. No, she played it casual, light blue jeans, an oversized white sweater, and the kicker, a bright red baseball cap matching the Chiefs' signature color. She was swiftly escorted by her security into a black SUV convoy and headed for MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. Eyewitnesses described her arrival as anything but quiet. Fans screamed her name as soon as she stepped inside. Security rushed her to a skybox, but it was already too late. Phones were out. Chants of Taylor broke out in the stands, and homemade banners like "Go Chiefs! Go Taylor!" and "Kelce plus Swift forever" began waving proudly. And here's the irony. Swift herself tried to keep a low profile. Sources close to her told the Daily Mail she didn't want to pull focus from Travis or the game itself. But let's be honest, when Taylor Swift walks into an NFL stadium, she becomes the show whether she wants to or not. The roar of the crowd confirmed it. Cameras confirmed it. And soon, the storyline was locked in. Then, the moment of truth. Second quarter. The Chiefs had just capped off a crucial scoring drive. Travis Kelce jogs toward the sidelines, eyes scanning the skybox above, and then he does it. He raises his arms, forms a heart, and holds it steady. It wasn't subtle, it wasn't ambiguous, it was a direct, unmistakable message to Taylor Swift. The crowd erupted louder than it had for the touchdown itself. Broadcasters cut to Swift's reaction. She burst out laughing, covered her mouth in shock, clapped like a teenager at her first school dance, and waved toward the field. Friends beside her screamed, cheered, and filmed. That single back and forth between a player and a global superstar shut down everything else. Social media ate it alive. On X, clips of Kelce's heart sign spread like wildfire. Within 30 minutes, #TrailHeart was trending worldwide. One fan wrote, "He didn't just play football, he played it straight into Taylor Swift's heart." Another account added, "When Travis Kelce sent the heart, the whole world knew who it was for." Suddenly, every sports blog, gossip column, and morning show had its lead segment ready. The Chiefs versus Giants became a love story, and that's a problem. Because while millions were glued to Taylor Swift giggling in the stands, something else happened. The actual football got buried. Patrick Mahomes had been carving up the Giants' secondary. The Chiefs' defense forced critical turnovers. Andy Reid's strategy adjustments at halftime showcased why he's one of the greatest coaches of all time. And Travis Kelce himself? He wasn't just sending hearts. He was grinding out receptions and driving the offense forward. But none of that mattered. Why? because clicks, views, and shares matter more than the game itself in today's media cycle. Here's the brutal truth. The NFL has officially crossed into entertainment territory. Don't get me wrong, the league has always been part sport, part show, but this is different. This is the deliberate marketing of romance as part of the product. The cameras cut to Taylor as often as they cut to the huddles. The broadcasters couldn't resist framing every Kelce catch as part of a larger love story. And the league, they're loving every second. New fans, higher ratings, more jerseys flying off the shelves. It's business brilliance, but it comes with consequences. Let me play devil's advocate. Some of you are saying right now, what's the big deal? It's sweet, it's harmless, it's fun. Let them live. And yeah, in isolation, it is sweet. Who doesn't want to see a superstar athlete in love publicly showing affection? But when the media amplifies that above the sport itself, when an NFL game turns into a viral couple's highlight reel, we lose something essential. We lose the purity of competition. We lose the respect for players who aren't part of the sideshow but are still fighting for every yard, every contract, every dream. And let's not forget the man at the center of this. Travis Kelce isn't just some NFL player. He's a future Hall of Famer. Multiple Super Bowls, record-breaking seasons, the best tight end of his generation, maybe of all time. But right now, he's being remembered less for his stats and more for who he's dating. Every gesture, every game, every celebration gets folded back into Taylor Swift's fiancé. That's not just a distraction, it risks overshadowing his legacy. This is where I'm going to plant my flag. What happened at MetLife was bigger than a heart gesture. It was a moment that revealed the NFL's new reality. This league is no longer just about football, it's about feeding the cultural machine. And while that may mean higher profits and bigger audiences, it also means that the soul of the sport is under attack. So now I'm putting it to you, was Travis Kelce's heart to Taylor Swift a beautiful romantic gesture that gave the fans what they wanted, or was it the clearest proof yet that the NFL has sold its soul to celebrity culture? Drop your answer in the comments and let's get into it. And if you actually care about real football analysis, not just the media circus, hit that like button and subscribe right now, because this channel isn't here to spoon-feed you PR. We're here to call it like it is. At the end of the day, MetLife Stadium should have been remembered for Chiefs versus Giants, for the grit of the players, for the strategy of the coaches. Instead, it's remembered for a single heart gesture. That's the world we live in now, where one symbol can rewrite the entire story of a game. The question is, are we okay with that? Or are we watching the NFL slowly turn into the world's most expensive reality show?